Hey, what's poppin', my friends? I'm over here at the light table, and I'm getting ready to pack up the items for tomorrow morning. It's about 1 a.m., and Big Josh ain't got that much juice left in him. I've gone thrifting a lot more this week than I wanted to, but that's only because I didn't find very much. If I go out Wednesday and I don't find what I need, then I gotta go out Thursday. So a lot of times I find myself here at the photo table at 1 and 2 a.m., just trying to get some stuff photographed. I went ahead and listed that juicer motor, and I took photos of all of the parts, and I'll be listing those probably tomorrow morning. I'm not really sure what's happening tomorrow. I may stay home, I may go thrifting, I don't know. I'm just playing it by ear. I've sold 4 items today, and I'm just packing them up now, and I'm going to put them out in the box for Richard, because when the morning time comes, I don't want to be running around trying to get stuff packed. The first thing I sold was this replacement spool called Weed Eater. I got this a few weeks ago over at B's Treasures. It was $3. This one sold for $24.99 with free shipping. I sold this little plushie pillow. It's been sitting around on my shelf for probably about a year. It finally sold for $16.99, and I'll probably just pack that up tomorrow. This item right here is the third part that's sold off of that Omega juicer. It sold for $22.50 with free shipping. And this is that item that heats your muscles. I picked this up at that auction tag sale a few weeks ago. I just kind of threw it in the bag. And this guy right here sold for $55, plus the buyer paid $13.90 shipping. So I'm just going to go get that stuff wrapped up, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Hey, what's happening, folks? It's Saturday morning, and it is one of a rainy variety. I'm over here at the Salvation Army, and I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of garage sales today. I actually don't even know how to find garage sales anymore. I used to find them on the yard sale treasure map, but as a lot of you may know, that's no longer a viable option. This is the 4th day in a row I've come out here. My thrifting addiction is running hot right now. I'm currently on a very successful binging cycle. Yesterday wasn't that good of a day at the Salvation Army, although I did find a few things. I also went out to the Swansea transfer station because I heard that they had a swap shed, and I wanted to see what kind of little goodies I can get. But when I went out there, I didn't see any kind of swap shed, and I asked the employee, I said, "Hey, where's the merchandise?" He said, "We don't do that because of the COVID." And he said it so smug, I had to shame him a little bit. I said, "Dude, that's a horrible thing." And that guy gave me that stupid New Hampshire shrug. It's like, "I'll smack the shit out of you." Hell, I didn't even go over to the More Than a Thrift yesterday. I just wasn't feeling it. More Than a Thrift, where's your stuff? Where do you guys keep all your good stuff? I only find like 1 or 2 items a month out of there, man. Come on. Mostly what I found yesterday is this Rubbermaid stuff. I saw Janet coming out with a bunch of Rubbermaid stuff in a box, and it had a price tag on it of 50 cents. So when I saw her putting it out, I saw all these old ladies and stuff standing around, and I was running towards them. I'm like, "Shh, shh, get out of the way, old lady, get out of the way." I was knocking them down left and right. And do you know, I put 11 pieces of Rubbermaid into my cart, including this big one right here with the almond lid. That was actually $2 though. During the summertime, they don't usually sell for much, but during November, like Christmas time, Thanksgiving, I usually sell those for $25 plus shipping. I also saw this TI-83 calculator for $255, and there was also a TI-85 calculator for $255. TI-85 calculators don't really sell for very much money. Probably about $16, but you might be able to get a little bit more money for them when the kids return to school. I really wanted to get out of there yesterday because there just wasn't a whole lot being put out, but I knew I had to give it the old college try. I saw these Dunkin' Donuts cups on the back table yesterday, and I also saw this beautiful Rubbermaid round piece. I wasn't sure when they were going to put those items out on the shelf yesterday. I walked around for about 45 minutes and they hadn't moved from the back table, and I just started to get a little bit irritated. So I was like, the hell with it, and I just said I'll just come back tomorrow and try to get them. So I woke up at about 8 a.m. this morning, and I was actually out here at about 10:30. They open at 10. So I go into the frickin' store, and what do I see? I see a lady carrying around my Rubbermaid container. And I was not happy about that. So I was walking around the store all kind of pissed off, not finding anything this morning. And then about 15 minutes later, I walked back to the kitchen shelf, and what do I see? This right back on the shelf. So I guess she decided not to get it after all for whatever reason. And I don't know why. It was only $1.50. This is a number 5, and these do really well. This is actually a premium piece. Again, during the summertime, they don't really have a lot of value, but during Christmas time, $25 plus shipping. I got this Ninja container yesterday too. These don't sell for a lot of money like this. There's no blade or anything. It looks like it's in decent shape. I got it for $1.70 as is. If I had to make an educated guess, which I wouldn't be very good at, I'd say maybe 12 to 15 plus shipping. I really wanted to get those Dunkin' Donuts mugs though. I don't find those a whole lot around here. I'm not really sure why. This is kind of like Dunkin' Donuts country, but I just don't seem to find them a whole lot. I've never actually found this one before. This is a really nice one. It was $1.70. It looks like this guy right here sells in the neighborhood of about $22 plus shipping. So probably about $30 shipped. This is probably the better one here. This is the 2017 model. It's in overall pretty nice condition. I'm gonna have to wash it out a little bit. This was $1.70 after discount, and this one does okay. Somebody took a best offer from $24 and they charged $9.50 shipping. So let's say we can sell it for like 22 plus 9, so we can sell it for 30 bucks. I could probably get a little bit over 30 bucks for this, and I won't have to ship it priority either. I don't know why that was so expensive. I'll just put like $32.95 free shipping and probably sell it. It's about 11:15 right now, and the lady that puts the housewares out, she doesn't even come in till like noon. So I'll probably go in there at about noon and just walk around for about an hour, and then I'll just take off. Tomorrow's Sunday, so I'll probably do a bunch of listing. I really don't go out thrifting or anything on Sundays because there's really nowhere open. I've got an appointment out here for next Friday, and I'm planning on donating a lot of the stuff that hasn't sold for me, and I'll take you guys along for that journey too. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in a bit. All right, as promised, I have returned. It's about 1:05, and I just got out of the Salvation Army again for the second time today. And not a whole lot of bangers, but I did find a few little items, a couple little trinkets. The lady at the register was a real sweetheart, and she wrapped this up for me. But now I have to unwrap it so I can show you. This is a nice family heritage stoneware piece. I picked it up for $2.55. It actually has "as is" written on it. I was walking around with my cart, and Janet said, "Oh, you got that little piece. I think it has a crack in it, though." I picked it up. I said, "Where is it?" And she picked it up, and she's looking for it. I said there was like some hair on there or something. And I just kind of wiped it off. And then she like slapped me on the shoulder, and she's like, "You got a good deal." And I was like, "Yes, I know." I'm just kidding. I love her a lot. I didn't say that. But I know I got a good deal. I couldn't find any kind of comps on that specific item, but the comps on those types of items are pretty good. Like 30 plus and plus shipping. So I know for $2.55, I really can't go wrong. And then there was this vintage Chicago cutlery knife sharpener. It's got Chicago cutlery actually engraved on it. It was 85 cents, and I looked it up, and these sell for about like $12 or $13.99 kind of thing. Not a whole lot of them. It's not like a Dexter, but it's a Chicago cutlery, and it's okay for me. This should actually be an interesting find. It was $5 for all 4 of them, so it was $4.25 after discount. And you probably already know what those are just by looking at them, but what they are, if you don't know, is just little pieces of wood that hold corn on the cob. They're made in Thailand out of tiki wood. And it looks like the last set that sold was on May 23rd, and that set sold for $19 plus $10 shipping. So probably what I'll do is ask $29.95 shipped. And I think I can probably get these in first class. Worst case scenario, I'll just get them in a flat rate envelope. I think I'm going to shoot over to More Than a Thrift and see what's happening over there. And then I'm going to see if I can't find some free goods at this place I know about. All right, I just got out of the old MTA. And there might be some of you new subscribers saying, "Hey, what the hell is this MTA this guy's talking about?" Well, let me enlighten you. MTA is short for More Than a Thrift. Sometimes I call it Less Than a Thrift, depending on my mood. Anyway, more than a thrift happened to come through today. I found this beautiful GE Waffle Maker. It's very vintage. I thought it was $5, but it was actually $8. When she rung all this stuff up, I'm like, hey, what the hell, man? But then I looked at the price tag and it said $8. One recently sold for about $40 plus shipping. Mine's in pretty nice shape, so I might just hold out and try to get about $50 plus shipping. And that'll cover the extra $3 that I had to put into it. I also got this thing called a Fisher Space Pen. It was under lock and key, and I'm like, what the hell is that damn thing? I've never heard of this before. To me, it just looks like a regular old pen. It was $2. I'm not really sure how much they sell for, but I saw some pretty decent comps. I think that's like the one I have right there. So I'm just going to have to take a look. You know, I figured I could probably get a few bucks for it. There's one that sold for $52. I'm not sure what I'll get for this, but I figured for $2, that'd be a pretty safe gamble. It looks like this guy right here is probably the MTA highlight of the day. This is a TI-84 graphing calculator, and it says that with 4 new batteries, it works fine. And it was $6. I'm not sure how much these sell for during this time of the year. Probably not quite as much, but I usually sell these within a couple of hours for $59.95. There are some professional companies out there that buy these. That's all they do is buy these calculators, and they resell them on the secondhand market to schools. I think they have like a contract or something. Kind of like the way Retrospect buys cameras, or did buy cameras. I think they still do sometimes. But anyway, not a bad little haul for $16. I should be able to make some money. Hey guys, I just got some free items from some nice people. I got this package of HP ink. It's from 2018. It's the 902 XL. It is opened, but it's still sealed in the plastic inside. I'm not really sure how much they sell for. Maybe like $15. I got this Sentry Cat Collar. It's a 3-pack. It looks like they sell for around $20. This is an old power supply for an IBM. I'm not really sure if it works or not, but it was free, so I'm probably just going to sell it as is or for parts. It looks like the same model recently sold on eBay for $30 plus shipping, so I'll probably just throw that up there and wait for the right person to come along. I also got this vintage Farberware electric skillet. It's in actually pretty nice shape. The cable is included. Looks like the prices vary on these. I saw some that had sold for $20, and I saw some that sold for $50. So I'm not sure what I'll get for it, but anything will be pure profit. I probably have to say this guy right here is the find of the day. It's in pretty nice shape, and you're probably wondering, Josh, what the hell is that thing over there? Well, my friends, this is what's called a Aris Electrolux Guardian, and it's an air purifier. And the last one sold for $336.66. And so I'm hoping I can make a few bucks. Anyway, my friends, I had a fun time out here today searching for those nuggets, and I think I'm going to wrap it up. And we'll talk to you guys soon. If you guys enjoyed the content, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And we'll talk to you guys next time. Have a great night. And I hope you guys have a very happy Memorial Day weekend.